Welcome once again to Wednesday. Today we're going to do our cardio tone and strength class with kind of an unusual perhaps addition. I'm going to add in some power yoga. So many times I find that people think of yoga, if they haven't practiced yoga perhaps, or they're practicing a slower yoga, that it's stretching and breathing and meditating. It's all of that, but we're strengthening, we're adding flexibility and balance and agility. And if you pace yourself, you can add cardio. So it's just another way to do all those things that keep this body, this vessel, healthy, fit, and feeling younger perhaps than the calendar tells us. Meet me back here on your mat. Today you will need a bottle of water, of course. I've got a medium set of weights and a lighter set of weights. We are going to weave in some traditional stuff, but that yoga will be our surprise addition today. So come on back to the mat. And starting in more of a yoga warm up, I want you to come down to your hands and knees. This is called tabletop. And our warm ups are stretching and range of motion and shunting the blood to the big muscles and the extremities because we're getting ready to work. So let's do some flexion and extension of the spine. So we call this cat and cow. It's just a back bend and then arc the back. So back bend is what we call cow. I don't know why. I've never seen a cow look like that. And rounding the back is cat. Just move through some of these stretches. These always feel good in my body. We'll do one more each way. And then shifting forward and back. So spread your fingers nice and wide so you have a good base underneath you and shift forward and back. We'll stretch the wrists, stretch through the hips. As we move through range of motion in the joint spaces, helps to lubricate those joint spaces and keep them hydrated, keep them healthy. Now circle. So we call these hip circles. Circle around. And then reverse the direction. And then come back to tabletop. Swing your left arm out, shoulder height. We call this threading the needle. So we'll stretch through the shoulder. We're going to reach behind the right and then bring the shoulder down. Let's add a twist to the spine with this by reaching up with the right arm. You can turn your palm to face behind you and take that hand to your low back or even wrap those fingers around your waist. Bring the fingertips to the top of the left thigh and add a little more twist here. Bring the right palm back down to the floor and we'll go with the right hand. Arm out, shoulder height, thread the needle behind the left, bring the right shoulder down, right side of the head down. Your weight's back here and your knees and your hips. You can stay here or add some more twists to the spine. Reach up with the left arm. Maybe turn the palm behind you. Bring the hand behind you and use that to open the heart. Maybe lift the gaze towards the ceiling. Adding a twist to the spine as we stretch the shoulders. And unwind. Now take your right knee behind your left. So I should turn so you can see me from the side camera and just sit back a bit here. Now maybe you just sit back a little, or maybe you're able to really sit back and open the hips and then come forward and sit back and forward and sit back. We'll do one more and then we'll switch. And come back to table. Take your left knee behind your right. So it's like you've crossed your legs, but you're on your hands and knees. Now go slow that first time back. Maybe you don't go all the way back, but maybe you can. And come forward. Let's do 4 more. Two more. Last one. And then undo those arms. Come up on your knees. And we've already twisted, but we haven't done lateral flexion of the spine. So inhale your arms up, exhale. Slide your fingertips down on the right towards the knee and reach up and over with the left. And inhale up, cartwheel over. Wake up the spine. Let's do 2 more each side. Keep your shoulders square with the front edge of your mat. Last one. And then bring the hands overhead, hands to heart center. So let's try to get up without using our hands. Step forward with either foot, I don't care. Lean forward, tuck the toes of that back foot, push through the heel and step up to the mat. All right, let's start with a little sun breath. This will be our cardio. So I'm going to take the first couple slow, and then we're going to increase the frequency and increase the heart rate. So inhale, reach up, exhale, bend your knees a bit and fold. As you inhale, take your hands to your shins, maybe even your thighs. And this move is called halfway up, Arda Uttanasana, and it's to lengthen the spine. Then you fold on an exhale. Inhale, swing your arms out and up, and then hands come home to heart. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll pick it up. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, and fold on the exhale. Inhale, the arms out and up. Exhale, the hands home to the heart. So keep the knees bent as you fold forward and let that movement come from the hips. So you're not rounding to get down there. You're folding at the hips. We're going to do 5 more at a little quicker pace. Here we go. Up, fold, halfway up, and fold. All the way up, hands to heart. Again, up, fold, halfway up, fold, all the way up. Hands to heart. Number 3, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Nice, deep, easy breath. One more time. Really reach. And exhale, the hands home to the heart. Let's jog in place for a minute. So when I say jog in place, I don't really mean that, because when I jog in place, it bores me to tears. So let's run around. You're at home. Nobody's watching. Just make this fun. Jog backwards. Jog sideways. Lift the knees higher. Pump the arms harder. Get the heart rate up. Keep going. Do this for another 30 seconds. And then we'll come to our first traditional circuit. We'll have 3 exercises. And we'll do those 3, as many reps as we can, for 4 minutes. Let's do it for 4, and then we'll rest for a minute. 5 more seconds. Turbocharge it. And stop. Grab a drink. I'll show you the first set. So you'll need 1 heavy, 1 light weight for the 3rd exercise. So the first one will be a plank, which we'll end up coming to as we go into some of our yoga circuit. So coming into plank, I want the feet to be wide and the hips not to sag. This isn't a plank. This isn't a plank. Try to keep the hips a little bit lower than the shoulders. And then you can have a little poof in between the shoulder blades. We're going to twist the heels and reach up. So it's a twist plank. If that's too much, you can just twist. I'm pivoting on the balls of my feet and dropping my heels side to side. We'll do 10 of those on each side, and then back up to standing. And this is side lunges. So feet are wide, turn the feet out like 11 and 1 o'clock on a clock face. So when you lunge to the side, the knees track over the center of the feet. With this one, we're gonna bring our hands to heart, a little yoga, and then go over in a little side bend, come back, over in a little side bend. We'll do 10 on each side. And then for the last one, you need one heavy, one light. Keep the heavy weight in the arm that's down. I've got my right hand down, so I'm going to do a bicep curl with this arm and tricep extension with my left. So let me come back here where you can see me. So I'm keeping my elbow tight to my ear and just dropping that weight down, but we'll do those at the same time. So a little asymmetrical challenge to the muscles and to the brain. All right, grab one more drink. Remember, we're gonna do that for 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and then a minute rest. Get ready for your planks. 10 on each side. Here we go. I'm halfway there. Remember, you can go faster than me, slower than me. Take a break anytime you need to. I'm on number 8, 9, and 10. And then back up. Get ready for your lunges. I'll take those knees over, make sure you're in good alignment, and then we're gonna lunge and side bend, come back. So you kind of go through a squat to a lunge. I think this is 5 for me. We're doing 10 each side. Second side. Grab one heavy weight, squat to get them, one light weight. Heavy weights in the right hand, light in the left. Bicep curl, tricep extension, 10. Here we go. Halfway there for this side, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch the weights. Switch the movement. So now bicep curl in the left, tricep extension in the right. Here we go. Halfway there. That was 10. All right, back to those planks. We're at 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So like halfway there. 10 each side. I'm on number 6. Two more for me. And up for your squats, lunges. So come into goddess squat, and then we'll take the lunge from there. So 10 each side. Here we go. 1, side bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Taking the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One heavy, one light. Squat to get them. Heavy in the right, light in the left. Here we go. Curl with the right. Tricep extension with the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second side for each. So switch the weights. Here we go. With control. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're almost there. Let's squeeze in a couple planks. Let's do 3 each side. That'll take us to 5. And 3. And take a break. Grab some water. Now the next circuit will be with yoga. We're going to take this little break to show you the moves, show you the poses. In yoga we call that asana. So each pose is some sort of asana. Asana is usually on the end of the big long Sanskrit word. Sun salutation, Surya Namaskar, is a very traditional, of course in the morning, yoga practice. So we'll do the same thing we did to begin with. Now we're going to step back and plank. Do a little push-up. So elbows stay tight towards the hips. Go no more than halfway down, straighten the arms, lift into what we call down dog. So you lift your hips up, and then we're going to step forward, come halfway up, folding forward, swing your arms out and up, and hands to heart. That's the circuit. So we're going to do those for 4 minutes. Starting now. Top of the mat, inhale up, exhale, fold, lift and lengthen, step back and plank, little push up. You can always drop your knee here, straighten the arms, hips up, step forward, lift halfway, fold, bend the knees, inhale all the way up, exhale, hands home to the heart. That was 1, here we go. Lift halfway. Step back and plank. If you drop the knees, that's what that would look like. Then lift the hips back and up, down dog. Step it forward, lift halfway and fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Keep it up. Plank, little push up, down dog. Try to step forward with the opposite foot. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and lengthen. Back to plank. Your little push up. Down dog. Step forward. Lift halfway. Fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Keep going. You can go slower than me, faster than me. Opposite foot. Lift and lengthen and fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Inhale up and fold. Lift and lengthen. Step back. Little push up. Down dog. Opposite foot forward. That's a little brain work. So you can remember which foot you need to bring forward. Keep it up. We're halfway. Lift halfway. Fold forward. Arms up. Hands to heart. Up. Fold. Lift halfway. Step back. Little push up. Down dog. Step forward. Lift halfway. Fold. Arms up. Hands to heart. Heart rate should be climbing. Maybe a little sweat. Down dog, opposite forward. Lift halfway, fold, all the way up, hands to heart. One more minute of these. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fold, lift halfway. Step back in plank, little push up, down dog, step it forward, lift halfway, fold, reach up, hands to heart, keep it up. Little push up, down dog, step it forward, lift halfway, fold, inhale up, exhale, hands to heart, keep it up. Down dog, step it forward, lift halfway, fold. This is it, reach up. Hands to heart, grab a drink. Notice your heart rate and notice the sensations in the body. So we've built up some strength and then we've added some flexibility. In yoga, something's always strengthening, something's always stretching. Sometimes our poses are symmetrical, sometimes they're asymmetrical. We'll come to some asymmetrical warrior poses next time. So the next circuit, we'll be back to our more traditional tone and strength. We'll do this for 4 minutes and a minute rest. Heavier weights. So this is a dead march. So a dead lift is with the feet together. You drop the hips and then with the knees bent a bit, you just skim those weights right in front of your leg. But we're gonna make this asymmetrical. So I'm gonna keep my right leg, ankles right under my hip, or right under my knee. And then the left leg's forward onto my heel. I'm gonna skim up and down. We'll do 10 of these on each leg, but notice I'm bending at my hips and I'm not even letting my arms drag me forward. I'm trying to keep my shoulders in alignment, folding from my hip flexors. So not straining the back. We'll do 10 on each side. And then we'll come to kneeling. We'll have a heavy weight and a light weight. And we're gonna do that bicep curl, tricep extension on the knees. So this will add a little core stability. We're on our knees now, so the core has to work. We're in a different shape. Then one weight, bridge, so this is another asymmetrical movement, so we'll do one on each side. So I've got my weight in my left hand. Bridge pose, another real common yoga pose. We call it Setu Bandhasana. I'll have to look that up. Sarvangasana, but there's the asana on the end. So lift the hips, and when you lift the hips, you're going to come into a fly. Let's keep the hips lifted, and we're going to do just one side, 10. Bring the hips down. Be careful when you transfer the weight to the other side, and we'll do 10 of those on the other side. Alrighty. Here we go. First one, dead march. I'll do 10 on each side. Squeeze the glutes at the top. This is a little balance challenging, but asymmetrical. I like asymmetry. Four more. Four more this side. Now switch. Got your foundation, 10. Remember to squeeze the glutes at the top. Onto the knees. Get one of each of your weights if you're using two size weights. Here we go, 10 on each side. And switching weights and switching movements, 10 on each side. Then onto your back. I'm going to use my heavier weight. I may switch before we get done though. Arms out in a T, weight in one hand only, lift into bridge. Then we'll do 10 flies with the weighted arm. Try not to release the weight of the arm onto the floor and keep those hips lifted. Keep the thighs reaching towards each other. Don't let the knees splay open. Two more for me. Lower your hips. Switch hands by bringing the weight down towards your hips, not over your face. Lift hips, 10 on this side. And back up. Got your heavy weights. Back to the asymmetrical dead march. 10 on each side. Squeeze at the top. Switch sides. And coming to the knees. One heavy or one medium, one light, one of each of your weights. 10 of these each side. We'll do 10 on the other side and then we'll be finished with this circuit and we'll move into some more yoga. And take a break. Grab a drink. We'll add some warrior work. Lots of leg action. Asymmetrical. We'll start out symmetrically. And I'm going to step back with my right leg. And turn my foot. If you look back at that back foot, the little toe edge of my foot's parallel with the back edge of the mat. You can see in the side camera. I'm going to bend into the left knee, okay? And turn my chest to face the right. Bring my arms out. This is warrior two. So we're going to add a little flow to this. So warrior two, I'm going to drop that back arm down, reach the front arm up to peaceful warrior. Back to warrior two. And then forearm on the front thigh, swing that back arm up, around, and this is side angle. And we'll go back to warrior two, peaceful warrior, warrior two, side angle. Warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle. And we'll do some of those on each side. And this time, I'm just going to bring you from standing into that. And for our last yoga circuit, we're going to put that all together. Our sun breath, our little baby push-up, our downward dog, and then we'll come into our warrior flow. So we'll put it all together in the end. All right, I'm going to grab one more drink. And here we go. Standing at the top of your mat, mountain pose, Uttanasana, feet are under hips. Let's do one little sun breath. Inhale up, exhale fold, lifting halfway, then fold. Swing your arms out and up and hands to heart. Now take your hands to your hip. Right hip steps back. Open your hips to the right edge of the mat. Pinky toe edge of that back foot parallel with the short edge of the mat. Left foot, toes are forward. Bend into the knee, arms out. Warrior two. Then we'll take a peaceful warrior two, side angle. Warrior two, we're going to do 5. Peaceful, warrior two, side angle. Warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle. Warrior two, I think this is for peaceful, warrior two, side angle. One more this side, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle. Step forward, back to mountain pose. We'll take a quick sun breath in between. Inhale up, exhale fold. Lift halfway and fold. Lift all the way. Hands to hips again, stepping back with the left foot. Externally rotate the foot, bend into the right knee. Arms out to the side, warrior two, peaceful. Warrior two, side angle. Warrior two, peaceful. Warrior two, side angle. 3 more. Warrior two, peaceful. Warrior two, side angle. Keep going. One more. And then take the hands to hips, step it forward, inhale, arms up, exhale, fold, lift halfway, fold, arms overhead. Let's do that one more time each side, 5 times each side. Step back with the right, bend into the left, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle. That was 2. We got 3 more this side. Last one. Back to warrior two, hands to hips, step to the top, inhale up, exhale, fold, lifting halfway, and fold all the way. Hands to hips, step back with the left, bend into the right, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle, warrior two, peaceful, warrior two, side angle. One more. Step it forward, inhale up, exhale, fold. Lifting halfway, long spine, fold, and then pull the arms out and up, and hands to heart. Grab a drink. Back to traditional circuit. 3 exercises, 4 minutes, and then we'll rest. I'm going to take you through one more yoga circuit before we stretch a little bit. So the first one, you just need one weight. You only need one weight for the second one, and you need 2 for the third. So I'm going to come into kind of a chair stance, chair yoga term. Hinging at the hips, hinging at the knees. I'm going to do a row, and then I'm going to drop this, catch it, take it to the other side. We'll do 10 of these each side. And then the second one is back to that lunge. So find your goddess. And then we'll side lunge, and we're going to weave this one weight around the thigh. And we'll do 10 of these on each side. And then we're going to do in and out bicep curls. So this is in, this is out, this is in, this is out. Let's just do 5 of each, because I do want to get that last yoga circuit in. So here we go, and we may just do this for 3 minutes. So first one arm row, drop it, catch it. 5 each side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now back to our lunge, weave. 5 each side. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then grab your other weight. This time we'll have symmetrical weights, same amount of weight in each hand. In, out, out, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just one weight. Rowing and dropping that weight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our lunge and thigh weave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both weights, in, out, out. We'll do 5. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's wrap that one. Grab a drink. I'm going to show you the last yoga flow. So we're going to put it all together. So we're going to start, lie up, fold forward, lift halfway. Step back in your plank, do your little push-up, down dog. Now lifting your right leg up, you're going to step forward between your hands and then turn that back foot out. Coming up to warrior 2. Peaceful, 2, side angle. Step to the top of the mat, inhale up, exhale, fold, and then we'll do the second side. All right, let's go. I'm gonna shorten your rest period. Inhale up and fold. Lifting halfway and fold. Step back in your plank. Do your little push-up. Lift into down dog. Swing your right leg up. We call this a three-legged dog. Step it forward. You may have to help that foot out. Externally rotate the back foot so the little toe edge is square to the back edge of the mat. Come up in warrior two. Peaceful. Two. Side angle. Two. Hands to hips. Step forward, arms up. And fold. Lift and lengthen. And fold. All the way up. Hands to heart. Second side, inhale. Exhale. Lift halfway and fold all the way up. I didn't take you to plank. Step back in plank. Sorry, I stopped in sun breath. Do a little push-up. Lift the hips. Now lift your left leg back and up. Three-legged dog. Step it forward. Externally rotate the back foot. Warrior two. Peaceful. Two. Side angle. Warrior two. Hands to hips. Step it forward. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. And fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Let's do that one more time and then we're going to cool down. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and lengthen. Plank. Push up. Down dog. Right leg up. Step it forward. Warrior two. Peaceful. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Hands to hips. Step it forward. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway and fold all the way up. Hands to heart. Last side. Inhale. And exhale. Lift halfway. Step back to plank. Little push-up. Down dog. Left leg back and up. Step forward. Externally rotate the back foot. Warrior two. Peaceful. Warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Step it forward. Inhale up. Exhale the hands home to heart. Let's do a quick little balance flow, and then we'll call it a day. So balance on your right foot. I'm going to lift my left knee. In yoga we call this staff. Take a couple breaths here. This is easy. Bring your hands to heart. Now open the knee and place the foot along the inside of the calf, the knee, even the upper thigh. This is tree pose, Vrksasana. Your toe can be down on a mat too, like a little kickstand. Now we're going to swing that leg behind you. Come on to the ball of the foot. This is called dancing Shiva. So it's that side bend thing we got going. Now balance on the right foot as you come back to mountain pose. Second side, balance on the left. Lift the knee, staff pose. This is easy, arms overhead. And open out into your tree, Vrksasana. And swing that leg around onto the ball of the foot and a side bend. Dancing Shiva. And then back to mountain pose. Let's inhale together one more time. Turn the palms away from each other. Exhale, bring the arms down. Do a few shoulder rolls. So adding a little power yoga. So yoga, I don't know, it adds a little something, something to the flow. A little more interest sometimes than some of our traditional weight moves. Thank you for joining me. I will be back here 7 a.m. on Friday for a yoga class. Join me. Thanks for joining me today.